Calgary QB Levi Mitchell photo Larry MacDougalCFL.ca CFL.CA staff Calgary defense stole the show on Saturday night at Calgary's McMahon Stadium, where the hometown Stampeders defeated the Toronto Argonauts 237. Calgary 711 created pressure on Toronto 46 quarterback Ricky Ray throughout the night, limited its visitors to just 3 first-half first downs, and simply dominated the line of scrimmage en route to sole possession of first place in the West Division. Stamps' Dan Davis had a pair of sacks in the winning effort, and played, along with the rest of Calgary's pass rush, a key part in Ray's substandard 256-yard outing. Calgary quarterback Levi Mitchell threw for 383 yards and 2 touchdowns in the win, with DeVaris Daniels' final line 114 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, being his target of choice on the night. Defense was the story of the first quarter, as the two squads combined for just 4 first downs and 101 net yards. A strong punt return from Roy Finch late in the first quarter set the Stamps up with good field position. Levi Mitchell then marched the Calgary offense down inside the red zone. Derek Wigan and the Stampeder defensive line were dominant in CALGARY's 237 win over Toronto on Saturday. The Canadian press photo once there, Mitchell was picked off by Cassius Vaughn in the Toronto end zone. Vaughn then motored for a 115-yard pick six, which was initially flagged for pass interference but corrected to stand upon review. Liram Harlahu's convert gave the visitors a 70 lead. Calgary would respond later in the quarter, as Mitchell found receiver DeVaris Daniels just inside the end zone on a 21-yard connection for the latter's third touchdown of 2017. Rene Paredes missed the convert, so Toronto's lead temporarily stood at 76. The Stamps' defense took over on the following series, as Alex Singleton and Micah Johnson combined to bring down Ray for a sack. Davis then broke through on the following play for his second sack of the night. Rene Paredes handed his Calgary team the lead on the final play of the first half, drilling a 40-yard field goal to send the Stamps to the locker room with a 97 lead. Early in the third quarter, Mitchell found Daniels for the pair's second touchdown of the night, a 38-yard bomb. The ensuing Paredes convert pushed the hosts' lead to 167. The Calgary kicker then made it a 10-point lead on the following kickoff with the help of a Sean Lemon roughing the kicker penalty on the convert. Paredes forced the Argos to concede a single in their end zone. Paredes, a Concordia product, extended the Stamps' advantage to 207 with a 24-yard field goal. Ray and the Argos offense then saw their ensuing drive early in the fourth quarter stall near midfield due to penalty trouble. Photo The Canadian press coordinator Devon Claybrooke's Calgary defense continued to dominate through the fourth quarter, forcing a 2-and-out and, later, a critical turnover on downs near midfield. A 32-yard Paredes field goal inside the final 2 minutes rounded out the night's scoring. Brandon Smith led the Stamps defensively with 7 tackles, while standout linebacker Alex Singleton was also a force. Brandon Harris led the Argos with 7 tackles in a losing cause. On the special teams front, Calgary return man Roy Finch ripped off a number of sizable returns, while diminutive Toronto speedster Martys Jackson was held largely in check. 7-yard average. Receiver Devier Posey caught 5 passes for 60 yards in his return to the lineup for Toronto. Both the Stamps and Argos now enter crucial weeks in the run-up to Labor Day weekend rivalry contests. Mitchell and the Stamps will now prepare for a long weekend Monday showdown at McMahon Stadium against provincial rivals Edmonton 72 on September 4, 3 p.m. ET, while Ray and the Argos will look to bounce back in the second game of the Monday doubleheader against Hamilton 09 at Tim Hortons Field 6:30 p.m. ET.